Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple LED circuit. This simple LED circuit only takes 4 components to make: the battery, the LED, the resistor, and the breadboard. So let's start building. So here's what you need for the simple LED circuit. So first we have a breadboard over here. This is very essential if you want to build circuits, even the complex ones. And yeah, this is the breadboard. Next is the LED, of course. It is a small LED, and it's pretty cheap and common to find in anywhere. Next is a resistor. This is the component that limits current, so the LED doesn't get burnt. And we have a regulator here. We don't, if you want just to make a simple LED circuit, you don't need this, but I'm going to use this. And lastly, we have batteries, of course. If you don't have a battery, it won't work. Of course, it's an electronic. And yeah, let's start building. So I'm going to explain how breadboards work. So first, here you can see there are tiny holes on here. This part of this holes, it goes to horizontally. So this is connected to this and this. So it's not like this, but rather connected like this. Next is the rail bus over here, and this goes vertically. So it's not like this, but rather goes all over here. And this is a mega breadboard, so the power bus is separated in this gap between this, so we can have a supply here and supply here without any interference. So now first we attach this regulator onto the breadboard over here. Next we add a small resistor into the red rail. There's colors on there. This is also known as positive, like that. Next we also add the LED, of course, and you can see that the LED has different lengths of the pins. So LEDs are polarized, and the long leg is the positive and the short leg is the negative. So what we call is anode and cathode. So now, since this is connected to positive, we also connect the long leg to the resistor over here, and the short leg to ground or negative, which is blue. And now it's all done. Let's plug in the battery and turn it on. There you go. As you can see, it turns on. And this is a very important note, and most beginners will probably make this mistake, but it's very fixable. So first, as you can see, this is also a simple LED circuit that we built, but when I click this, it won't turn on. You know why? Because you connected the wrong leg. So as I told you, the short one has to be on negative and the long one has to be in positive. So this resistor is connected to positive, and you connect the short leg to here. It's not going to work because it's reversed. So you just flip it here to turn it on. Another way that most beginners will make a mistake on is there are different buses. So as you can see, this is a normal circuit, but as you can see here, the resistor is not at the same rail as the LED. So of course the LED is not going to turn on until I move the resistor to the same rail as the LED. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and see you in part 2.